Gold digger's gambit, shattered by a signature. I'm taking half your fortune, including your aunt's estate, Derek sneered, his voice slicing through the Atlanta courtroom like a blade. At 42, I, Rachel Monroe, never imagined I'd be here, a divorce court in Georgia, watching my husband of 6 years try to plunder my life's work. Derek lounged across the room, his tailored suit, bought with my money, gleaming under the lights, his dark hair slicked back, oozing the charm that once captivated me but now churned my stomach. Your Honor, Derek's lawyer, a wiry man named Victor Lane, pressed on. My client deserves half of all marital assets, including Ms. Monroe's substantial inheritance. His briefcase bulged with papers plotting to seize my aunt's legacy. Spectators leaned in, some whispering, others scribbling, reporters drawn to rumors of a multi-million-dollar divorce involving Atlanta's rising tech consultant. Judge Hawthorne, a no-nonsense woman in her late 50s, her auburn hair pinned tight, scanned the filings with an unreadable gaze. I gripped the folder in my lap, its contents my secret weapon. Derek shot me a smug glance, as if he'd already cashed the check. The gall of it set my nerves ablaze. This was the man who'd brought me breakfast in bed, swearing he loved me for my mind, not my money. 6 years, and it was all a con. The courtroom's stark fluorescent lights and murmurs of anticipation felt suffocating. Outside, Atlanta's hum buzzed faintly, a world moving on while mine unraveled. Ms. Monroe, Judge Hawthorne's voice cut through. Your response? I rose, pulse hammering but resolve ironclad. Your Honor, I have evidence the court should see. Years ago, I should have spotted Derek's game. I was 36, growing my tech consultancy, Monroe Metrics, after losing my aunt, my rock, 2 years prior. Derek appeared at a Savannah Tech Summit, all charisma and sharp smiles, praising my knack for streamlining startups. You're a genius with systems, he'd said, eyes gleaming. I thought he admired my skill. Now I know he was tallying my worth. Our romance was a blur. Fancy dinners, weekend escapes to the coast. Derek, a marketing exec, always had cash for extravagance. I invest in what matters. He'd shrug when I questioned his spending. I was charmed, blind to his endgame. When he proposed after 10 months, atop a rooftop with a violinist and a diamond I later learned he'd financed, I hesitated. My aunt's voice echoed, beware fast movers. But Derek was relentless. Why wait when it's real? He'd urged. My lawyer, Carla Vega, insisted on a prenup. It's not love, it's logic, she'd said. I cringed, raising it with Derek, fearing he'd think I doubted him. No big deal, Rachel, he'd laughed, signing the prenup without a glance. I'm marrying you, not your bank account. His breezy dismissal eased my fears. Carla had bulletproofed the agreement, shielding my assets, business, and any future inheritance. I thought she was overcautious. Now I saw her genius. The truth hit 2 years into our marriage when my aunt's estate, $3.2 million in investments, a condo, and her art collection, came to me. Derek's eyes sparkled. We're set, babe, he'd said, though a red flag I ignored. He quit his job, claiming he'd support my dreams. Instead, he burned through my money, $40,000 on a sports car, a failed crypto venture, private club memberships. When I questioned him, he'd snap, we're a team, Rachel. Trust me. The final blow came 8 months ago. I overheard him at a gala, bragging that my aunt's money was our fortune. Emails between him and Victor revealed their plan: divorce me to claim half. He'd studied Georgia's laws, betting his support justified a massive payout. I beat him to the punch, filing first with Carla's help. Now, in court, I handed Judge Hawthorne my folder. The room stilled, save for the faint rustle of paper. Derek's smirk faded as I approached the bench. Your Honor, I said, voice clear. This is our prenuptial agreement, signed 6 years ago. The air shifted. Victor leapt up. Your Honor, we weren't informed of any prenup. Sit, Mr. Lane, Judge Hawthorne ordered, opening the folder. Derek whispered furiously to Victor, his panic palpable. Carla, beside me, smirked. Game over, she murmured. Judge Hawthorne read meticulously. This prenup, dated 8 weeks before the marriage, is notarized and signed by both parties, she declared. It protects Ms. Monroe's premarital assets and any inheritance. Derek's face drained of color. I don't remember signing that, he blurted. Mr. Monroe, the judge snapped. Your attorney will handle this. Victor, sweating, reviewed the document, his confidence crumbling. Your Honor, Victor stammered, my client claims he was misled about the document's scope. Judge Hawthorne's eyes narrowed. Did Mr. Monroe waive independent counsel? Yes, Victor admitted, deflated. And was he coerced? She pressed Derek directly. No, but Rachel said it was just paperwork. Derek's voice cracked. You signed without reading? The judge's tone was icy. This prenup is ironclad. Section 3. Premarital assets and inheritances remain separate. Section 5. No spousal support. Derek gripped his chair, green. That's not fair. Ms. Monroe, the judge turned to me. Did you commingle inheritance funds? No, Your Honor. Separate accounts, always. Victor tried one last gasp. The agreement's unconscionable. It's thorough, Judge Hawthorne countered. Ms. Monroe disclosed all assets. Your client acknowledged them. She ruled. The prenup is binding. Mr. Monroe receives no assets or inheritance. He's liable for $92,000 in personal debts, car, club fees, failed investments. The courtroom buzzed. Derek slumped, whispering, Nothing.
Nothing,
Nothing, the judge confirmed, gavel slamming. Divorce granted. Court adjourned. Derek's world collapsed. He faced bankruptcy, his $92,000 debt a noose. Atlanta's elite shunned him. His car was repossessed, his club membership canceled. He slumped back to Savannah, living with his sister, working a low-level sales job at 49, his charm worthless. I launched the Monroe Fund with my aunt's legacy, aiding women with legal protections against financial predators. As I left the courtroom, the weight of Derek's betrayal lifted. My aunt's wisdom, encoded in that prenup, didn't just save my fortune, it saved me.